Last year during 2020, during the pandemic, my daughter and I sought out ways that we could make money while we were at home. But I wanted to share with you things that have sold for me on Mercari. So I have made a little list. And she had tried doing some reselling on Poshmark and kind of looked into doing eBay, but we did not find that those were a good fit for us as a family. And there was even one other app that she tried, but I can't remember what the name of it was, but the ratings and stuff on it were not very good, so we chose not to go with that route. She had somewhat luck selling on Poshmark. Then we came across the Mercari app and we gave it a try, and what we liked about it was whenever you sell an item, print out a label, stick it on the package and mail it to the person. So therefore there was no meeting up. That app that I was saying we didn't really care for, that's what it was about, is that you had to meet up with the people, and we didn't care to be meeting up with strangers, so we chose to go with Mercari instead. She had her own account and I had my account, and she sold several things and made great money for her. And she probably did a little bit better than me, but I think she was maybe selling some more higher end items, more trending items than I was. Here behind me is actually where I photograph all of my Mercari apps. It is my windowsill there, and you can see I actually have a shirt hanging there right now and a couple other little items, but I put them out on white canvas there, and I have the things in the window to do some reflecting of light whenever I'm photographing. But I wanted to share with you things that have sold for me on Mercari. So I have made a little list so I can give you insight of what items have sold on Mercari for me. I had a few listings of men's shirts, like men's polos. I sold a couple of those, but not a whole lot of them. For some reason, the men items don't sell very well for me. They made for other people. I have not had that much luck with them. I remember years ago, whenever I would sell items at the local consignment, men's items actually were not received at certain consignment shops because they didn't sell well. I'll read over my list here for you. Okay, I have men's polo, sleepwear, which was a bundle winter pair. I went through several of my drawers and found several sleep pieces that I just didn't wear anymore, and I bundled them together and sold them as a set. At one time, I had strings of lights in my art studio and actually even in my workout room at my home, and I decided over time I was over the lights. They served a great season in my life and I really enjoyed them, but I was ready to depart with them, and so I bundled them up and sold them. Cleaning out my art studio, I had a couple of stands that I got rid of, like 2-tier stands. Those sold really well. Ladies' clothes, I sold several shirts and even a couple pair of leggings. One was a Valentine's Day pair of leggings, and I even remember back whenever I bought the leggings, the theme, like holiday leggings, always sold better. I had two really cool night lights that I didn't use anymore. They were red with tassels hanging from them, and I sold those as a set. A pair of Justin black boots. They actually were my husband's and he no longer needed them. Someone in Alaska actually bought them. Can you believe that? Alaska from Mississippi. Air fresheners, a pack of air fresheners, and let me tell you the funny story about that. One day I was going through my inventory and I was deciding to get rid of some things that just weren't selling, and that was one of them, because it actually was just a pack of air fresheners that I found cleaning out my daughter's room one day, and she told me she didn't need them anymore. Well, they didn't sell for a little bit, and I was like, all right, I've had it, I'm cleaning out some stuff, I'm either sending it to Goodwill or trashing it. Well, guess what? I had already put the pack of air fresheners in the trash in my art studio, so it's not like I went out to the street and dug for them. Lo and behold, the next day someone messaged me and wanted those air fresheners, so I was able to dig them out and I made a sale on them. Nike gym shorts is another good item, especially like a black pair. Ones that are very like neutral and what have you, those sell really well. I sold several pair of those, and my daughter did as well. Okay, I had a couple bundles of like hand cream and some conditioner and some lip gloss. Those sold, and I cleaned out my art studio and came across some old magazines that I had early on whenever I was studying and learning from other people, and one of them was about blogging as a creative, and that one sold. It had a lot of great information about running a business, black leather jacket that I actually picked up from the Goodwill that I thought that I would make a little money on. I didn't. I ended up selling it. I maybe made a couple bucks off of it. I was anticipating to make a little bit more, but it didn't work out that way. But hey, at least I made a sale, made a couple bucks off of it. A game that had never been opened that I purchased at Goodwill. A Christmas ball tray that came home from my daughter away at college. Moonstone body spray from Bath and Body Works. That is a very hot item because I don't know that you can find it in store anymore. I don't know. When I did my research on it, it was really hard to find. A Child's Light. It looked like a Child's Light that looked like a pig. Build a Minion. My daughter had bought this little pack at, I'm not even sure where it was years ago, but it's kind of like a potato head, but it was a minion, and you were able to build it and like put its different pieces together. A Build-A-Bear doghouse. A paper towel holder. Dustpan and broom. Shirts, UMG brand. My daughter came home from college with those and still had tags on them, and she no longer wanted them, so she left with me to do something with them, and I sold them. Carpet cleaner, some carpet cleaner that I had never even used, but it came with a vacuum that I had bought, and someone actually bought it. Lip scent, the lipstick that you wear that is not supposed to come off. I had a season of life where I used that a lot, and then I just kind of outgrew wearing it, so I sold one in there that had not been used, and a couple had been used some, and someone bought it. When I tell people that story that someone bought used lipstick, they flip out. Sleep shorts and a leopard shirt. So if you are thinking of selling to make a little income, I would highly recommend Mercari. It's been great for us, and I still to this day use it to make a little money. I know some people have better luck and have higher sales, but I do still sell on it, and I enjoy it.